Hi, Dan for Your Diary. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new, just announced and now available Lume Cube ring light mini. This is a smaller ring light from Lume Cube, smaller than their Pro model that they've offered for a while. And it also comes in at a more affordable price of under $180, about $179.95 and change, something like that. So it's a pretty affordable ring light for something that is really professional grade at this point. And it is phenomenal. Now, I want to talk a little bit about what you get in the box, and then we're just going to do a quick demo. Before I do that, I will point out that right now I'm simply shooting with my iPhone, but I am using the microphone that Lume Cube offers on its site. This is not included with the Lume Cube Mini, ring light mini, but I do recommend picking one up because the holder for the iPhone holder that comes with the ring light mini has cold shoes on it, and it certainly does help with the audio. It's a small little device, not that expensive. We'll have a link down below, and we'll have a link in the review as well for the microphone. I recommend getting that. So what do you get with the ring light mini? Inside the box, you get the ring light itself. It's 12 inches, which is a little bit smaller than the Pro model, but it also has a diffuser all around and tons of LEDs that ring, and between the LEDs and the ring and the diffuser on the ring light, you get a really good uniform lighting situation with it. You also get, as I mentioned, the holder for the iPhone. It's not a fancy model, but it does everything you need it to do. It attaches using a standard tripod mount to the post in the ring light, and it gives you adjustments so that you can shoot in portrait or in landscape, and you can adjust it up and down pretty much every angle so you can get the right framing for your video. This makes it great. If you're on a video call, you may want it in portrait, but obviously when you're shooting a video, I like to shoot in landscape, at least I think most people do. So you get that as well. It has those two cold shoes, so you can add a microphone if you need to add a microphone. You obviously don't need to add a light because that's what you're doing here in the first place. It also ships with a number of different ways to affix and to mount the light. It comes with a C-clamp, which allows you to actually clamp it to a desk. That's what I'm using right now. It gives you a little bit more of a permanent situation, although it's not that permanent. It also comes with a metallic tripod base that can be screwed directly into the light if you want to place the light desktop and you have enough room on your desk and you just want to put it there and be able to move it around, you can do that. But it then also includes a vertical post that can be adjusted. It's collapsible, but it actually extends well so that even somebody like me, I'm 6'1.5", I can actually extend it all the way and be on camera standing up, and the vertical post lets you do that. So you can have the post and put the tripod and the post and the light on the ground and just have that adjustment wherever you are. You can use the base alone connected to the light and put it on top of your desktop, or you can take that off and add the C-clamp to the light and use it that way. It gives you, again, a little bit more of a permanent situation. That's what I'm going to be doing with this probably at the office because I'm on video calls all day long when I'm at the office, and it makes it for a great solution like that. The controls for this are around the back. Now, as I mentioned in the written review, unlike the Pro model that they offer, this does not come with a remote control. So if you want to make adjustments, you actually have to reach behind and make the adjustments that way. But once you find the right settings for the environment that you're going to be using it, unless you actually move it to another location, you're not going to have to do a lot of finagling with the adjustments. So I'm not overly concerned with that, although I do love the idea of having the remote. In addition, the company talks about the fact that this is portable, and because it's smaller, it is really a nice portable light that you can bring pretty much anywhere. And I think it's an oversight, and I say this in the review, I think it's an oversight that they didn't include some sort of a carrying bag with it. I understand they wanted to keep the price down, but I do think they should have included a carrying bag. I'm gonna have to find some solution because this is something that I probably will want to bring with me when I go out, because I do video calls from lots of different locations, and it's actually become commonplace now for families who I'm doing a life cycle event, I'm clergy, doing life cycle events with, who want actually to have it accessible via video for people who can't show up. That's something that emerged after the pandemic. So I'm gonna have to find a portable way to carry this and protect it along the way, because it is more affordable than the Pro version, but it's still an investment. It's $180, so it's still an investment, and you don't want to toss it around in your car and get it damaged. So let's look at what happens when you turn on the light. Obviously, I'm wearing glasses, so there's gonna be a reflection right now. I have to adjust and play with that as well, but I do want to give you a sense of what can happen with the light on. So the switch for the light is around the back on one side. So this is with it off, and then let me just adjust and just turn it on a little bit. So there it is So there it is when it's on just a little bit, but that's about 5% probably. And it goes all the way up. It basically steps up. It's not a dial, but it steps up and it goes all the way to 100% brightness, which is way too bright for me. It's great if the power's out and you need a light, but that's about it. It's too bright. But if I had to bring it back down a little bit, you get a nice soft light, and then you can also adjust the warmth of the light as well. So this is stepping up the warmth of the light, and this is stepping down the warmth of the light. So it's a type of thing where you're going to want to play with it to get the right adjustments, but overall, it makes a huge difference. I was on a video call the other night for work, and for the first time when I was taking a video call from my living room, I used this light, and the difference it made when I was on the call and how my video looked was tremendous. Yes, I know you get the glare from the glasses. That really can't be helped. I can take them off, but then I couldn't be able to see anybody because that's just what happens as you get older. But that's a small price to pay to be able to have a decent light and to have yourself well lit. It's phenomenal for video calls. It's great if you're shooting a video yourself. And what I love about it is you can take it pretty much anywhere. The brand new Lume Cube Ring Light Mini is available now. It's brand new, just announced, but available already. It's just under $180. It includes everything you need, although I do again recommend that if you're ordering one, that you look into purchasing the microphone that Lume Cube sells. The link will be below in the notes. And it's really impressive. We're going to be covering other Lume Cube products over the next weeks. They have a great array of different offerings. There's something pretty much for everyone these days. The company has really expanded their product lineup. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, check their website, look at their products, see what's going to work for you. But I think this hits the nice happy medium between the really small lights that they offer and the Pro version, which is north of $250. This hits that nice sweet spot for most of us, and it does a phenomenal job. The Lume Cube Ring Light Mini, it's available right now. This is Dan from Your Diary. Thanks very much for watching.